Hi and welcome back to my channel. I have a little surprise for you today, and that is that I've been secretly working on my very first enamel pins. This has been in the works for a few weeks now, and I'm so excited to finally release it to you in a few weeks. I just received the package in the mail for my enamel pins, and I thought we would unbox them together and give you a rundown of how I went about designing them and what manufacturer I used and all of that jazz. But firstly, I'd like to say a huge thank you to enamelpins.com for collaborating with me on this video and for these amazing pins. It's truly been a huge goal of mine to design and create my very own enamel pins. And I just can't believe I'm able to accomplish this early in my journey, and I honestly thought it would take a lot longer, like close to at least a year before it would happen. So I'm just extremely grateful to enamelpins.com for speeding up that process for me and allowing me to have my own pin and reach one of my goals. They truly made the process so easy and were really patient with me while I figured out everything and figured out how to firstly design an enamel pin, since I'd never done this before, and I was a little nervous at first actually. Part of what was holding me back from actually taking that leap and designing and manufacturing enamel pins was not only that I was nervous about designing them, but not really knowing which manufacturer to go with, as I've heard a lot of horror stories out there, and just that it can be really difficult with specifically designing and manufacturing enamel pins, and also that it is definitely not as cheap as, say, manufacturing stickers or even keychains. So knowing which manufacturer to trust was a bit risky and confusing, honestly. But working with enamelpins.com has honestly been a breeze. They were super responsive, lovely to speak with, and they will truly do their best to answer any concerns, queries, and to make sure your products are exactly how you want them to be. They were super efficient and honestly spot on with their proofs and providing them, and I'm sure they would have definitely provided me with more proofs if I had requested it. So basically they were just very accommodating and very easy to work with as a manufacturer. They also offer a number of benefits, such as having no minimum order quantity. This is amazing if you're still a smaller business like me, or only require a small quantity of product at a time instead of buying in bulk. A lot of manufacturers don't actually accommodate this need, so it's really special that enamelpins.com actually do. Another benefit is that they actually offer international shipping and free shipping on a number of places, such as Australia, the US, and the UK, which is honestly just such a great bonus, because I know shipping fees can really just slap you in the face. It can really make getting products manufactured and ordering them from manufacturers really expensive and not accessible. So it's great they can be really accessible in that way as well. Finally, they are 100% review and will always send you updates all the way along the process of your products being made. So if you're interested in getting your own enamel pins and are feeling a little stuck on which manufacturer to go with, then I would personally highly recommend checking out enamelpins.com, as I just had an amazing experience with them, and yeah, I can't wait to show you the quality of these pins. It's just incredible and can't wait to share them with you all. So let's get into how I went about designing for the first time and manufacturing these pins. So when it came to designing the design for the enamel pin, I chose to actually go with a previous design that I've already illustrated, and that is the LPS ice cream cow that I turned into a sticker and a keychain previously. So although this design is already fairly simple, I did have to simplify it down even more and make it so it was primarily consisting of a bunch of flat colors. So yeah, I just basically outlined where the metal outlines would go and the separation with the metal would go. And then I proceeded to flatten all of the shadowing and highlights. And yeah, I did have to do a little bit of research, and I was kind of butchering it and figuring it out as I went with how to exactly design for an enamel pin. So overall, I did fairly well. I assumed that I could leave some colors that weren't separated by a metal line, but I realized after sending it through to the manufacturer that I would have to put lines separating all of the flat colors. And so that's what they basically did with their proofs, and what was confirmed for me when I received my proofs back from them. But I'll get to the proofs in a minute. But first, I just want to talk to you about the process of ordering these pins once I finished my design. So heading over to gsjj.com, this is where I designed and got my pins manufactured. So when deciding how I wanted them to be, I decided to go with the hard enamel pin. And then for the size, I thought 1.5 inches would be a good size, because as my design is, I guess, a little more on the more detailed side, I assumed a slightly bigger but not too big size would be perfect. And then I decided to go with the gold finish because I thought it would suit very well with the pink aesthetic of this pin. And then since I had a fair amount of colors, I went with the 9 to 12 color option. Now with the finish little upgrade, I thought a little glitter color would look really good, so I went with one glitter color for the pink ice cream on the cow's head. And then for the clasps, I originally chose one because I wasn't too sure. I assumed that would hold it on right, but then gsjj.com was really kind and reached out, let me know that 2 clasps or 2 clutches would actually be better when putting it on things and be a lot more stable. Yeah, so ultimately I went with 2, and then I chose to put my brand name on the back with raised text. And then finally, this is a really great thing that enamelpins.com offers. So basically, if you don't really have a specific turnaround time and you're not really needing your pins very soon or very fast, then the longer the turnaround you choose, the bigger of a discount you can get. So this is really special that they actually offer discounts if you want to receive your pins just a little later. So yeah, I submitted all that, and now I'm going to show you the proofs. So here are the proofs. As you can see, they changed a little bit of it up and added some more lines to separate more of the colors, which is totally fine by me. It still looks really nice in my opinion. And yeah, they show me the sizing, the colors, and I'm honestly so happy with how it looks like it's going to turn out. They actually do a little mock-up proof to show you exactly what it would look like. And I'm already in love, and I can't wait to actually see this in person. So yeah, I'm really happy with their proofs and how they interpreted my design. So here it is. Here they are, and wow, I'm just actually shocked at how beautiful and clean and high quality these pins really are. I'm just amazed that I'm finally able to see my own design and art on an enamel pin. I really did not think this would happen until, honestly, like 2 years into me starting to sell my own art and have an art business and run an art business. But I'm so happy. So with the 2 clasps, I am very happy. I think this was an excellent decision on their behalf, and after testing it definitely holds very well. I can imagine that if it just had one in the middle, it would be moving around a lot and kind of falling off a bit. So yeah, this is a very good addition and choice, and you can see the little glitter color in the ice cream and the glitter. It just looks so pretty and nice. I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So make sure to go check out gsjj.com. I've added a link in my description where you can check them out for yourselves and maybe purchase your own enamel pins with your own designs if you are in need of a manufacturer. And yeah, thank you so much again to enamelpins.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!